Barron Trump, the youngest son of former President Donald Trump, has lived a life that few can imagine. Born into wealth, privilege, and a name synonymous with luxury, Barron has grown up in the shadow of his father's immense fortune and influence. As a billionaire heir, his life is far from ordinary, and the trust fund set aside for him, rumored to be worth billions, only adds to the intrigue. From private jets to penthouses, Barron's world is one of unimaginable luxury, making him one of the most talked about young figures today. Born on March 20th, 2006, in the heart of New York City, Barron's life began with a level of grandeur few could comprehend. Surrounded by opulence from the very beginning, one of the most iconic gifts he received was a golden baby carriage, presented to him by talk show host Ellen DeGeneres. This set the tone for his childhood, much of which was spent in the Trump Tower penthouse, a triplex apartment filled with gold-adorned rooms, breathtaking city views, and an array of luxurious decor. Barron's early years were filled with the finest toys and gifts from around the world, reflecting the Trump family's extravagant lifestyle. His custom-tailored wardrobe, overseen by his fashion-conscious mother, Melania Trump, was another symbol of the meticulous attention to his upbringing. Frequently spotted in designer clothes, Barron made early TV appearances, joining his parents in public events, and became a part of the Trump family's high-profile routines. At the age of 11, Barron made history by moving into the White House in 2017, becoming the first boy to live there since JFK Jr. His personalized bedroom was tailored to his preferences, complete with his favorite toiletries and high-end soaps. But it didn't stop there. The perks of White House living were extensive, including a private home theater, a swimming pool, a bowling alley, and more, all at his fingertips. The White House made special accommodations for Barron, from custom bowling shoes to a hand-picked movie collection. Known for his sophisticated fashion sense, Barron often wore formal outfits and suits, mimicking the sharp style of his father. Even as a young child, he exuded a sense of formality and polish in his public appearances. Barron began his education at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City, where he focused on academics and personal growth. After moving to Washington, he attended St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland from 2017 to 2021, where the emphasis was placed on academics, character development, and community service. Following the family's relocation to Florida, Barron enrolled in Oxbridge Academy in 2021, a prestigious school known for its challenging academic environment. Here, Barron has not only excelled in his studies, but also shown a strong dedication to sports, particularly golf. As Barron approaches graduation, discussions about his future college plans have already begun, with the Trump family weighing options for the next chapter in his remarkable journey. As the youngest heir to the Trump dynasty, Barron Trump stands to inherit not only a fortune, but also the legacy of one of the most recognizable names in business and politics. The Trump Organization, built over decades under the leadership of Donald Trump, has flourished across various sectors, including real estate, hospitality, and entertainment. From iconic properties like Trump Tower in New York City to luxury golf resorts and hotels worldwide, the Trump brand has become synonymous with high-end living and bold business ventures. Barron's inheritance is a subject of much speculation, with estimates running into billions. While the exact figure remains unknown, it's clear that Barron will have access to vast wealth and influence as a member of the Trump family. Many wonder if he will eventually take on a leadership role within the Trump Organization, following in the footsteps of his father and older siblings. The prospect of Barron assuming such a position brings both curiosity and expectation from the public, who are eager to see how he might shape the next phase of the family empire. However, being a Trump also carries symbolic weight. The expectations and responsibilities tied to preserving the family legacy can be overwhelming. Whether Barron steps into a more active role within the Trump Organization or chooses his own path, he will inevitably be seen as a representative of the family's wealth and influence. His involvement in the family business could impact the next generation of Trumps and determine the future trajectory of their empire. From a young age, Barron Trump has been subject to intense public scrutiny. As the son of a high-profile figure like Donald Trump, every move he made was magnified by the media, sparking both curiosity and criticism. The public fascination with his upbringing, from his early years in Trump Tower to his time in the White House, has been relentless. Whether it was his demeanor at public events, his fashion sense, or his body language, people seemed fascinated by every aspect of Barron's life. Growing up in the public eye is no easy task, especially for a child. The constant media attention can be a double-edged sword, leading to pressures that can shape one's development in ways that others may never experience. While the Trump family's wealth shielded Barron from many challenges, the emotional toll of being constantly watched could have lasting effects on how he views the world and his place within it. In the digital age, social media has played a significant role in shaping Barron Trump's public image. From viral memes to online discussions, his name often trends across various platforms. Traditional media outlets have also extensively covered his life, both sympathetically and critically. While some argue that Barron should be shielded from the harsh realities of media attention as a minor, others see him as part of a powerful family that's always in the spotlight. Criticism from online platforms and commentary from media pundits are frequent challenges for Barron, who must navigate the complexities of public life as the child of a famous figure. Social media in particular has added a layer of scrutiny that can be difficult to escape, making it harder for him to lead a private life, even as he matures into adulthood. As Barron approaches his 18th birthday, the media's attitude toward him is expected to shift. In the eyes of the public and press, turning 18 often signals that an individual is fair game for deeper scrutiny. Public figures like Chelsea Clinton have spoken out about the need to respect Barron's privacy, especially during his formative years. Still, as he officially enters adulthood, he will likely face heightened attention. The transition from childhood to adulthood under the public eye can be jarring. Turning 18 could amplify public interest in Barron's life, as he becomes more of a figure of curiosity, no longer protected by the unwritten rule of shielding presidential children. How he handles this next phase of life will determine whether he embraces or retreats from the limelight. Regardless, the world will be watching. Barron Trump's childhood has been a unique blend of privilege and privacy, shaped by his time in the White House and his status as the son of a former president. Living in the world's most famous residence brought Barron into the spotlight from an early age. But despite this, his family worked hard to maintain his privacy. The luxury of living in the White House, complete with a private theater, swimming pool, and bowling alley, was balanced by the immense scrutiny that came with being the youngest child of a sitting president. Through it all, Barron has managed to stay relatively low profile, avoiding many of the pitfalls that come with public life. Even as the media followed his every move, from his first day at the White House to family events at Mar-a-Lago, Barron has remained a private individual. His parents, Donald and Melania Trump, have always been protective of him, carefully curating his exposure to the public eye. This careful balance of enjoying privilege while keeping out of the media frenzy has defined much of Barron's upbringing. Over the years, Barron Trump has made several notable public appearances, often sparking speculation and curiosity. From joining his family at Mar-a-Lago during the holidays to attending formal events, the media has been quick to comment on his height, demeanor, and interactions with his parents. As the tallest member of the Trump family, Barron's physical appearance has often been a focal point of media coverage, especially as he grew taller than his father by the age of 15. Despite these public moments, Barron has largely stayed out of the limelight. This has only fueled speculation about his future, particularly regarding his potential involvement in the Trump family business or political ambitions. While Barron remains an enigma to many, his reserved nature has kept the public guessing about his plans as he approaches adulthood. In 2020, Barron Trump faced a significant health challenge when he contracted COVID-19 alongside his parents. Fortunately, he made a full recovery, and his mother, Melania Trump, spoke publicly about the family's experience with the virus. Barron's health scare was one of the few times he was directly involved in major public conversations, but he quickly returned to his private life afterward. One of Barron's most well-known personal interests is his passion for sports, particularly soccer. Throughout his youth, he has been actively involved with various youth soccer teams and is known to have a genuine love for the game. His athletic pursuits have provided him with a sense of normalcy, allowing him to enjoy typical teenage activities despite the unusual circumstances of his upbringing. Barron's education has taken place at some of the most prestigious schools in the country. He began his schooling at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City before attending St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland when the family moved to Washington, D.C. His education has always emphasized academic excellence and character development, with a focus on preparing him for the future. One memorable milestone in Barron's life was leading his fifth-grade class on a trip to Washington, D.C., where he had the unique opportunity to visit the White House. Not as a tourist, but as a resident. These experiences have given Barron a perspective unlike any other child his age, providing him with a front-row seat to history while ensuring his education remains a top priority. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this deep dive into the life of Barron Trump, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the lives of high-profile figures. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.